Well, yeah, I can't do anything until you start this. So that's.
Yeah. Greetings, sentient beings. This
Jen-
broadcast
Jen's
is not
little-
intended for children. There will be strong language and adult themes.
Okay,
So,
then.
let's see who we've got.
Shirley.
Be Mindful, Julie LaVoice, Wes Stewart Event. That's someone new. And Amiga Nuts. And I know Tria was here before.
Yeah, and Amiga, I don't know. You're everywhere. You're like a bad nickel. We just can't get rid of you.
I've been seeing Wes a lot lately. Hi, Wes. I've been seeing Wes like a lot lately, popping in and stuff. Hi.
Wes is just everywhere, Jen.
Yeah, and we will have Neil here with us. He's out smoking
Neil said
a
he'll
cigarette.
be there in a second. Me and Neil got into a hefty text conversation, and we kind of probably lost track of time. So sorry.
Oh, it's all your fault.
Everything's always my fault. Don't you know that by now?
No, not true. I'm sure I take blame for a fucking ton of shit.
Well, not everything is my fault, but we're not going to get into that here.
Everything is Jen's fault. Hey, Jen.
Pick a Jen.
Have we retired the blame math pig hashtag?
No, of course not.
No, it's damn it, Jen. Don't you know that?
Damn it.
Hi, Beth.
Yep.
Damn it, Jen.
Damn it, Jen.
Damn it, Jen.
They started that.
Damn it, Jen.
So,
well, now it's Gen Y. Gen Y.
Anyway, just as far as the title, I've been like finding obscure holidays for all the streams. So apparently today is Dance Like a Chicken Day.
Oh, yay.
Oh, I'm white as hell. I can do that shit. Hell yes. I can. I've done some drunk chicken dancing in my motherfucking
Yeah,
day.
one of my fiance's best friend sometimes called me saltine because she said I was the whitest cracker she'd ever met.
Yeah, Julie, this nightdress is quite comfy. That's why I'm still in it. I've been in this damn thing all day.
That looks comfy.
The damn thing about this whole coronavirus lockdown and everything else, there's no real reason to get dressed or anything. You just
Actually,
walk around.
Walmart sales figures reported that they were selling a lot of tops and not bottoms.
Okay, then.
So yeah, apparently it seems there's a lot of people who feel that they don't have to get dressed from the bottom, from the waist down anymore.
I haven't worn pants that didn't have an elastic waist in 2 months.
Sell tops or bottoms.
Wait,
I don't agree with people. It's slavery. You shouldn't sell tops or bottoms. They're
well, unless it's consensual. Consensual sex work has a place. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't worn pants that haven't had an elastic waist in like 2 months.
And we have Kate Bionic Dance in the back room, but we've got the panel full right now. So,
no.
Hey,
I'm not gonna be able to stay for probably longer than an hour because my child destroyed my living room.
Oh boy.
okay.
Do you know what it was like this afternoon to step on my rug and there was toast crust underneath my foot?
Toast.
Yep.
I didn't even know he had toast for breakfast this morning.
I've been there. I've been through the whole raising kids thing.
I didn't even know he had toast this morning. I found out.
Hey, Neil.
Fucking Jens are in this now.
We just multiplied.
We got 3 at the moment.
It just happened. But yeah, so right before the lockdown happened, and Diana and I were talking. I lost a ton of weight. So Diana's cat wants to talk to you.
Yeah. Does anybody know a nice Tom who is respectful and not abusive and a good provider?
But I dropped like 40 pounds, so none of my pants were fitting. So I went and like mass ordered a shit ton of jeans. And I tried them all on and they fit wonderfully. And then the pandemic hit, and I think I've worn one pair of them once.
Oy.
At this point. I'm afraid to try to put jeans on right now because I have lived and eaten in elastic pants. And I'm afraid. I mean, I'm into pain. but not emotional.
Okay.
Like, I'm into pain, just not the emotional kind. And that might hurt my feelings too much. That may hurt my feelings too much.
Jenny, how you doing there? Have you
How
got
you
your
doing there, Jenny?
microphone sorted out?
No. I don't know
It's so
tablets.
broken
Wait,
over there. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I think I heard a sound from her before other people started talking. I'm not sure. Nope.
Nope.
Still no voice.
No, shopping will not help.
Okay.
It will not help. It will not help.
I love you guys.
That's
Yeah,
what we're
Kate,
here
I see
for.
you there, but we're full up, so I can't pop you in here.
Yeah, change the handle to not yet. So, okay, so I'm sure all of you have been made aware of the ACA kerfuffle that happened last year.
Oh, yes, that one.
Now,
Part of it.
now, like, so now they give me the hashtag not that Jen, hashtag the better Jen.
Oh, geez.
That's not right.
Wait.
I'm petty.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Okay, Doc Fearson says to avoid confusion, he's changing his handle to not Jen.
not Jen. Not Jen.
Okay, fine. That'll work. Yes.
Oh, I feel bad because Kate wants to be in here.
Yeah, well, we've got more people than we usually have, but
You've done well today.
okay. Yep. It's good to have some new people in here, too.
This goddamn child is like, he wants to stay up all fucking night. And he just popped back in again. I'm like, fuck is you doing? And watch, tomorrow morning, I don't want to do school. I don't want to start the day. I'm tired. Go to fucking bed.
Whoa. I can't hear you.
Yeah, that was pretty much me growing up.
Oh my, I mean, I get it. Like, I have I don't know if you guys know what DSPS is. Delayed sleep phase syndrome. Our body clocks are off from what would be considered normal. Like, a lot of people are like,
Not me.
tired, but if they're tired between like 10 and midnight, and they get up between like 6 and 8. Ours is like 2 to 10 is our circadian rhythm.
Hey, Diana, die
You
quietly.
okay, Diana?
Yeah. You ever have one of those little things where you burp and you get an acid reflux going?
Yes.
Yep.
I love that we're all older here and we can all commiserate with kind of shit like this.
This is why I have this kicking around all the time, just in case.
We lost Jen. She's still trying to figure out how to.
Hey, Kate.
That thing's horrible. Okay.
Yeah.
There's Kate.
Jenny Morgan dropped out. I guess she can't
Get her
quite
mic.
get the tablet mic working.
I love the surrounding of Yeti mics. everywhere. Like,
I need to get mine working so I can bring it back on.
Hey, look, we got like the American. It's like
Yeah.
red,
we do.
white, and
Oh my
blue.
god, it's red, white, and blue.
Of course, at
Technically
least one of
silver.
you's Canadian. At least one.
That you didn't know that was the Trump plan. We're slowly
Wouldn't be
converting
me.
the Canadians to us. You didn't know that.
Actually, I would not mind being a little more Canadian than I am right now. Can California
You were
please
close.
secede?
You were
Please.
closer.
Oh, you're in California. I'm jealous. I am so jealous. I'm so.
Why?
used to be
Where are
Seattle.
you?
I'm in Tennessee. Like, yeah, exactly. Oh,
Basically where you don't wanna
that
be.
answer right there is it. Yes. Oh.
Mm.
Look, the plan is I'm setting up a refugee camp in Minnesota for everybody who can escape the South to move up here. And then we're going to get Canada to annex Minnesota.
Okay, but Minnesota's kind of cold.
Yeah, this is why I like California. I mean, Seattle was great because it was warmer than Vermont, but California is warmer than Seattle. So,
Well, I lived about an hour south of Toronto in upstate New York.
Australia.
Yeah,
so-
Jen's like, I don't know what the fuck cold is. I don't. What is that? I have no comprehension of what a chilly breeze is. I don't know.
Oh, you're gonna love it here if you come here. Then
well, that's
I-
because
Bring a parka.
Jen lives in New Zealand. I'm kidding.
Speaking on a stream with I can't remember who it was now. And I was saying how bloody cold it was, and they go, "How
Okay.
cold is it?" Like, Oh, I was Jay actually.
Okay, and Jenny Morgan's back in the back room now, so I guess we'll have to rotate people here at some point.
Oh, I can rotate on my own.
I was gonna, damn it, do it.
By the way,
Gamer chairs.
And it was like 8 degrees Celsius here. And you guys,
Okay,
you're
wait.
real-
What is that in American?
what's that about?
Like, what is 8 degrees Celsius in American?
It's around 40 degrees, 40,
Yep.
42,
Okay,
something like that.
I'm like, what's that in American? Okay, thank you.
And Jay, guys, it's actually colder here, and it's nighttime where you are, and it's daytime for me.
I know. I can't get it to stop. I don't know how to make it stop. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna have to help you, Jay.
I don't know how to make that stop.
Hey,
Fred,
this is like the first time all week that it's.
never ends.
This is like the first time all week here that stayed above freezing after the sun went down.
Freezing.
no, I don't.
I got a fan going. I got an ice pack on my balls for fuck's sakes right
It's
now.
fucking hot. Like,
No, really. See, ice pack.
I mean, it is hot. Neil. It is hot.
Well, come sunup, it's supposed to be somewhere around 80 degrees Fahrenheit here in Pittsburgh.
Well, I
in the
would hope
heat.
Fahrenheit. If it was 80 degrees Celsius, I'd be like, "You're dead. Bye. See ya."
Okay,
A lot of people would like to see that.
10:15, and it's 63 degrees Fahrenheit.
There you go.
Wow.
Oh boy, let's have a look at.
Wait, where am I right now? It is.
I thought you were in Tennessee.
No, I mean like temperature wise. It's
I know.
77. Does it really 71 right now? What the fuck? This is hell. Jesus Christ.
Why the
Why?
fuck? Why
Well,
are my Embiotics fucking
It-
videos
yeah.
showing up in my feed now?
It's
a
71
quarter
degrees
past-
fucking Fahrenheit here.
It's a quarter past midnight,
you
and we're
said-
just at 51.
Did you say Mayim Bialik?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
of a sudden,
Okay.
I watched one of her videos where she talks about doing the 23andMe thing because I'm kind of interested in that sort of thing. And
I
now
did
all of a
that.
sudden, her son's bar mitzvah video pops up in my fucking thing now. It's like, what the hell?
So, do Jewish pirates have our mitzvahs?
Yes,
Wonder if there
we
ever
do.
was a
Yar. Yes, we
Jewish
do.
pirate.
Yeah. Was it Bucky Goldstein? Was that his name? I think?
By the way, guys, YouTube Studio lied to me.
Did they?
I do not have 400 subscribers. They fucking lied to me.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, people go and subscribe
Yeah.
to the Wind Down with Jen
Yeah.
Aldrich, please. Right fucking now.
Jen,
Go do that. If you
I
haven't done that, I will hunt you down and put lewd stickers all over your main living room window or something ridiculous.
Oh, darn it. I have 25,077 subscribers.
What? Oh, darn it, she says.
Yeah.
Bring some of yours over to me.
Actually,
I
it's
have
like-
more subscripticators than you have. Something's
I-
wrong here.
I started out the day with like 2,040 something, and then Prophet of Zod ran his video where I did the intro to it. And
Yes, that was awesome, by the way.
thank you. I had fun making it. It took me like most of a night, a couple of hours, but yeah.
What, Amiga
No, I
nuts, where
love
on
your
Long Island are you?
animations. That's
Thanks.
pretty much what's convinced me to become a patron of yours. So.
Excellent. Well, I'm actually making progress on my big like sci-fi story thing.
Right.
Oh boy, yay.
Oh.
yay.
Cool.
Is Neil
Well-
doing that? Because he would be awesome.
Yes.
What you mean as a voice?
Yes.
Yeah, I've done lots of voice work. I can do
Yeah.
many voices.
Unfortunately, I have cast every male part.
No problem. There's
All
always
right.
future
time.
projects.
Yeah, I need one female voice, and then I finally have everybody.
If you ever need a New York twist,
I've
got you.
That's
Well-
your go right there.
I have to admit, I do like the sort of New York accent, especially like the sort of New York, New Jersey. Like,
Oh, get me on a good rant. It's like
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I'm walking here. You know that.
Hey,
Hey, I'm
what
walking.
you doing? No, knock it off. Like,
Oh, I love it. I love
knock it
it.
off. And I want to ask Amigo, where on Long Island are you? Because my whole family's there. So I want to know if I need to visit, where I should go. If I need to visit Amiga, do I need to go to the witness protection program when I come to their town?
Yeah. You know what I've always wanted ever since it was a thing? Like for my phone, is a text-to-speech voice that sounds like an Italian from Brooklyn. You know, like I would love to have, say, Andrew Dice Clay or Joe Pesci or someone like that as a text-to-speech voice. You know, like imagine.
Why do
getting
we not
directions
have
from
like
that.
Alexa or a Google Voice options for this? Why is this not a thing?
Wes.
Well, I
Trump
mean,
is not
I actually spoke to people who make text-to-speech voices, and they said that Americans want, like, even people from places with strong accents want voices that sound as generic as possible. Like, if you go looking at British voices, text-to-speech voices, you'll find them from every region. You know, like London and Gloucestershire and Wales and all of this shit. But
The
Americans
dreadful
want
Cockney shit.
that like generic Star Trek computer voice, and that's it.
So that's where they want to be vanilla? I mean, come on. We know your Pornhub history. Like, this is where you want to be vanilla is fucking Alexa? Come on. Come on.
Well,
I mean,
my new GPS actually came with an Australian voice named Jen.
It wasn't me.
well, what I'm using right now actually sounds like a bored Scotsman.
Okay, so if
not
I
even
ever
kidding,
visit
like-
Amiga, I have to go into the witness protection program, by the way.
Sarah Proc. Enter text here and press play.
Chris Lee.
That's my text-to-speech voice.
Oh my God, I love that. And Amiga, yes, if I ever came to visit you, I would have to go to the witness protection program because my family probably lives down the block from you.
Yeah. And they want to kill her.
No, I would probably kill myself with the sheer amount of alcohol that I would need to consume to deal with these people. Like I
Oh.
would die. I would just
So
And
basically
why
what
I
you're
found
saying
an
is
alternative to the booze.
so
That was one of the
okay.
big reasons I had to move.
So stories in shitty baby daddies. My ex-husband's a piece of shit. And I know I'm just waiting for the day that he doesn't get his way and he calls CPS on me.
really
Start some shit. So, and he knows I used to smoke a fuck ton when I was younger. So that'll be the first thing he says. And I'll be like, oh, you know, he's lost interest. He hasn't talked to his kid. He's kind of left us alone. And that will be the fucking day that I smoke and CPS is going to knock on my door the next fucking day. Like, I fucking know.
Yeah, well, that was one of the big reasons I had to move was living in town with that much of my family around. My alcohol consumption had gone up about 8 times what it had been before I had moved there.
And that was when I got divorced, moving back to New York was an option. And I'm like, okay, so let's look at this economically. I can work 3 jobs, never see my kid, and have to deal with you motherfuckers sober because I can't afford a fucking drink out there. Or I can live 900 miles away in a decent cost of living yet boring town and then go, I'm sorry, what? What? I'm sorry. Oh, the call dropped. And drink a bottle of wine. I mean, what sounds like the better option here?
Yeah.
No, I need to heavily drink to deal with my family more than like 3 days.
I need distance to deal with my family. I find that I really need to keep the state of Wisconsin between me and most of my immediate family.
You're nicer than me.
Much better.
I need to keep multiple states in different regions of the country between me and my family. Like I need to. If there's if it's like it could be a road trip. No.
Well, I moved as far from my parents as you can possibly get without leaving the continental United States. I mean, they're in Vermont.
I was going to say West Coast.
Seriously, like, you know. So, yeah. Of course, they spend like half the year in Mexico now. So, whatever.
Well, I have found death to be very useful in dealing with my so-called family. I mean, just about all of them are dead.
See, mine won't die. Mine won't fucking die. They live to be like 90 fucking 100. And I'm like, and I'm like, why? What purpose and what good are you putting on this fucking earth that you need to be here this long?
Jen, you
need
trying to screen share?
Oh yeah, I'm sharing something because it needs to be shared because
Oh,
it was
no.
so.
Oh, this is
Oh,
fantastic.
yeah.
I love this. I love this.
Yeah, I saw that
love
in Neil's group.
I love this. I love this.
Oh, and this is for Julie. There, yeah. I know you hate all us legal weed people today.
For our show this evening because I added myself to the front of it.
And you know that if me and Neil are ever in front of each other, we're gonna get like bed sheets and recreate this.
Yeah. Here's the thing about this. It's actually catnip.
Okay,
Bagel. No.
It was a ruse. It was a ruse.
Yeah, you know, one of the bright sides of this whole COVID thing is it has relieved me from the pressure of having to make an excuse for not showing up at the family reunion this summer.
Good, yes. That's all.
See,
my family
we
doesn't
were
even
gonna
invite me
have
to
a
those.
family reunion this year, and they have rescheduled it. They didn't cancel. It's going to be possibly next year.
Yeah, that's the same thing. I got a postcard from my aunt that's just going to be next summer instead.
Oh,
I don't even get invited to mine anymore. They don't even invite me.
oh, they figured this out. They know better. Okay.
Well, okay, no,
Mine don't invite me either
hints
anymore.
dropped. They were hints dropped until I started doing GB3, and that was an interesting conversation. So
GB3 Galactic Battlegrounds.
Godless Bitches 3.0.
Sorry, Julie.
So I think it was like Christmas. I called my aunt up, and you know her. We're not great, but it's not terrible. And everything that's good, she answers with "God bless." Everything. So I'm like, yeah, I'm flying down to Texas.
I'm sorry, who?
Yeah, right. So I was like, I'm flying down to Texas. We're premiering the show, and she goes, "Oh, what's the show's?" She goes, "Oh, God bless. What's the name of it?" I said, "Godless Bitches," and she goes, "Oh." She just went,
Well,
"Oh," and it was premiering on a Sunday. I found out through her daughter that she actually had the church pray for us before the show went live.
oh, that helped.
Yeah.
That's
She actually
beautiful.
had them like pray for us, like pray for me before the show went live. And I
Thanks very much.
and I have talked about my family at length on the air, on other shows. Oh, they're pissed. Oh, they're fucking pissed. They're like, we don't do that. And I'm like, bitch, we literally have one of the most famous child molesters in the country. It's one of our fucking cousins. Like, yes, we do. And they're like, well, we don't talk about that. Do you have to talk about that to so many people?
So
Well,
who is this now?
Okay, so for us older people, younger ones might not remember this one. There was
Us
a
older folks.
Amiga might know this because this happened maybe in the next like the next town over from Amiga. There was a kidnapping victim named Katie Beers.
That sounds
about
familiar.
12. I was about 12, so maybe 93,
It's
94.
actually kind of cool.
I got a better one, Neil.
Oh, you fucking win. Like I'm putting this away.
No. Hold my beer. Lightsaber.
Like, fuck
All
off.
right.
Yeah, but this is
So-
real.
She had been kidnapped. They were looking for her and actually found her in a basement of a neighbor's house. Like he set up a room and kidnapped her. So they rescue her, and then it came out that my cousin had been molesting her for how many god awful years,
What?
and it became a national news story.
Okay, but I want a name here. Would I recognize-
Salangaleri.
Sorry about your
okay.
family.
Salangaleri.
That sounds familiar.
Who we found out did his max term, gets out of prison, has to go live in a Motel 6 because all of our family lives around a school. And they busted him in North Carolina in a closet of the woman whose father owned the Motel 6. He went back to jail and had a heart attack in jail. And I'm like, this is a national news story. Why do you have a problem with me talking about it on some fucking niche YouTube channel when it was literally national fucking news? And they're like, we don't talk about that.
By the way,
Daily News talked about it. Like, what the fuck? Really? Like, no, but godless bitches is a fucking problem.
Well,
That's
okay,
the problem.
here's what you do. Hand her a broom and say, this is for sweeping it under the rug.
Oh,
yeah,
we have
Yeah.
landmines under carpets in my family.
yeah. Watch where you step.
Uh,
My
Oh,
family
like,
is
oh,
just
trauma. Okay, there's the trauma pile. Okay, there's the
my
abuse
family
pile.
is just amazing about denial. That if we don't talk about it, it never actually
Mhm.
happened.
and that's how
Been
they
there once.
approach
It's right
that.
beside the pyramids.
But that's how they approach that. They were like, if we don't talk about it, it kind of doesn't happen. And I'm like, the New York Times just did an expose on this entire
Yeah.
family dynamic. I don't think we can get away with that.
Is
see, my extended family is extraordinarily boring. But speaking as an adoptee, my actual family, my birth family, is potentially a ticking time bomb. I don't know what's coming, if anything.
I'm sorry, Jen's little corner. You were saying something.
I was asking Pep if Jenny was waiting to come back in still.
She dropped away. I don't really know where she is now.
Oh, okay.
Jenny's
Yeah,
having so many tech issues, and I feel terrible.
You and I both, Kate, because I'm an adoptee as well, and I
Me too.
have the oh yeah, you are as well, Neil. That's right. I have the fantasies. I've said this many times. Walking up to a door and knocking on it and finding out that birth mom, was Bull Dyke and birth dad was drag queen and 2 trans siblings. That would be beautiful. I mean,
Well,
I love it.
I know I've said it on your show fairly frequently. I'll say it here again. You'd think that a lot of the fantasies from adoptees would be, oh, my birth parents are like deposed royalty and they'll show up on the doorstep one day to take me back to the kingdom. But it turns out that, at least in modern times, the most popular fantasy is my parents are space aliens who will show up to take me back to the homeworld. They did studies on this. And if I could show you the tattoo on my back, I would. But the point being that, yeah, I've had that fantasy my whole goddamn life.
Your fantasy is, I hope I'm Superman.
Well, I
That's me.
was picturing more like Zeta Reticuli, but close enough.
Yes.
Well, or we play a Cocoon. I don't know.
That'll do.
Oh,
They're awfully
I
close to Zeta
remember
Reticulans.
when Maury started getting really big with the "He's Not Your Father" paternity test shows. I actually looked at my mother and went, "Is there anything you want to tell me? Because I'll call right now. Is there anything that we need to talk about? Please tell me there is something that I can call the fucking Maury show for, because there is no fucking conceivable way in hell I'm related to these people. Like, I would understand if you cheated on him. He was a piece of shit. I'm not mad at you if he's not my father. I'm not mad. I'm actually quite happy. Please tell me I could take a paternity test, please. Please.
Oh,
Okay, so Jens, you're gonna drop out for a bit.
Yeah, I'll drop out if Jenny wants to hop in because I haven't eaten at all day and I'm starting.
Okay, so
Don't eat.
yeah, Jenny, if you
Eat.
wanna
Please.
hop back in here, then.
Please.
and,
See how it works.
and Tria, I have the cane because recently I threw my back out when I was putting my boots on it.
Oh, ow.
I hope you bought a new one before you threw out the old one.
Oh, well, yeah, I replaced it with the new one.
Ah,
Okay, then slip discs?
Yep. Well, it's because of car accident. I got nailed by a 94-year-old lady in a minivan.
So that's
what do
your
you still have aspirations of being a soccer mom or something?
So that's your kink, Neil. Huh?
Yeah.
You got nailed by a 94-year-old.
See, I was thinking it too.
How old is this guy?
I was hit pretty hard from behind.
So that's why Neil won't date me. Okay.
Thrown into the intersection.
That's
and
why Neil won't date me. I got it now. Okay. I got it.
You live like 4,000 miles.
It was a fucking joke. Relax. Just because we're outside of the regular online house does not mean you got to act up. Okay.
All right, sorry.
The internet wife
I'm
has
just gonna
spoken.
drink now.
The internet wife has spoken. Jen,
Yeah,
please
so that's
go
why I have
and
the
eat.
cane.
Please go eat. Please.
Well,
please
so
take care of yourself.
Jenny Morgan is also having food right now, so she might not be coming in right away.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I ate right before this then.
Yeah, same with me. I had a salad while I was setting up, so
I had a bologna sandwich.
I had Jack
Nice.
in the Box tacos.
Oh my! Oh,
Mm.
that is something I haven't had in years. I haven't had bologna in.
I had
can't
butter
remember
too.
the last time I had bologna.
Okay, for some reason, when Jen tries to talk with other people, her mic cuts out.
It is weird.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, your mic cuts out when everyone starts
Completely.
walking over you.
Oh. I wonder if that's got to do with voice meter being a little bitch.
Maybe.
Probably.
Oh, Tria, that was a while back. I just have the cane kicking around just in case.
Oh, so you're not still using it?
Oh no, I'm fine now. This was like
Okay.
a couple of months ago. But when it goes, it happens once every like 7-8 years. My back goes out. Like the last time it happened, I was cleaning in the bathroom and I was wiping in behind the toilet and I stretched the wrong way, and that was it. I threw my back out and I was lying on the ground for like 20 minutes and I was waiting for my roommate to get home and he finally showed up and helped me up off the floor. Yeah. So I read like every article of Maxim magazine we had in there at the time, I think. When I was lying on the floor.
I
But
know
yeah,
how to fully put together a 1984 Firebird transmission now.
exactly. And I did while I was lying on the floor.
Am I the only one who throws their back out once a year? Mine goes out once a year.
That's about what I
I
do.
have never thrown my back out ever.
Like mine does it like right in the middle, but this
Ooh, ow,
I have
ow,
bulging disc in my neck.
Ow! Ow!
This is why I tell people to never have children. This happened during childbirth.
Oh, fun.
Whoa,
Never mind.
that's the wrong end.
Yeah.
So my kid came 5 weeks early, broke my water. Contractions didn't start till my water was gone.
But thanks for your concern, Tria. Thanks.
3 hours of
Is-
pushing, this little motherfucker is like right there, crawls back up. He goes back.
I didn't know that was possible.
Oh, neither did I. I didn't fucking know either. I was like, yay, what?
Well,
the
if he was
fuck?
anything like me, he was like, fuck, it's cold out here. I'm going
Yeah, I
back.
think that's and they had me. I like they were like, yo, your water's broken. He's like almost there. We're gonna try to push again. And I had gotten really angry. And I was just like, no, you're like, I'm gonna rocket launch you out of my goddamn vagina right now, you little motherfucker. Like,
Right, can you hear me now? Is
Yes.
that better?
Yep.
yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Awesome.
And they
Yeah, it's
one of
just-
the- oh god.
It's just voice meter being stupid.
And one of the nurses had been holding my head for support and she jerked my head too far forward and click shit out. So now if my pillows go flat, I get numb. Like it goes up, it hits the nerve in my head. So it like I feel it up here and then the whole side of my face goes numb.
Ouch! 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 Ouch!
Yeah.
Ouch! Ouch!
That's what I'm like, oh, gotta buy pillows. Okay. I'm like, gotta buy pillows and get on Tinder. My jaw is numb. Gotta get on Tinder and buy some pillows before this fucking wears off real quick.
To be honest, if you're cutting me out each time you guys talk, it's probably a good thing because I tend to overtalk people anyway. So
We all overtalk.
yeah.
Well, I guess speaking as one of the few people in this chat who hasn't thrown their back out, but then I mean, my body has rebelled in other ways, like all those damn
Oh,
seizures
hell
for
yeah.
8 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so I think perhaps it's decided, yeah, you've had enough, no back issues.
I wish I knew what
Give it a
happened.
couple years.
David.
Which David? Oh,
Tell them
David.
believer.
I could definitely go the rest of my life and die happy, never again needing brain surgery.
Oh yeah.
Well, my back's not good either, but it doesn't go completely out. I just strain it.
Are we going to have a stream where we'll complain about the shit that's wrong with our
Yes.
bodies? though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
ladies in a retirement home.
Back in the salad days.
It's no, but I was
So,
saying before that it's kind of nice to not be surrounded by a bunch of fucking 25-year-olds. Because I mean,
Chronic low back arthritis, pernicious anemia. I have gastric problems, which lead to the same problems that Diana has.
Oh,
Trans.
sorry about
I'm-
that.
Tria.
I'm a chimera. There you go. I got your bait.
Well, you know, I'm perfectly content to be left-handed. I'm pretty okay with that.
I removed the
most-
problematic body issues. I just surgically removed them.
Mostly, I just wish there was some sort of genetic treatment that would make my hair fucking straight, so it's low maintenance compared to what I got now.
Yes.
I hate having curly hair. I want my hair to be the
I
only
love your
straight thing-
frizzy hair, though.
Yeah. I want my hair to be the only straight thing about me.
Have you
I'm just
tried the
saying.
Have you tried the Japanese straightening treatments?
They said it will destroy my hair. Because the part of the problem is that I'm like extraordinarily multiracial, and that Japanese treatment pretty much only works if you're Caucasian.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
well, or actually, I think it works on like African American types too. It's just that,
But if you
I'm-
have different textured hair, they can't do an overall with the same. Yeah.
I was mentioning before that I did the 23andMe test, and they said mostly it's like 30% Italian, 30% African, 30% Ashkenazi Jewish, and then a mishmash of everything else except Asian. So, if everyone fucked everyone till we're all the same color, you'd look like me.
Oddly enough, I'm the one that has Asian.
Kate is the
I'm
future
the one that
of
has the
humankind.
Asian DNA. Actually, no, it's okay. So
I don't
this
have
was,
any as far as
this
I
was
know.
this was a point of contention with me and my ex-husband. My ex-husband, when we met, was very liberal and then got wildly more conservative over the years, especially being in the military. So we did the ancestry one.
Yep.
And he was playing Call of Duty, and it was like 2 a.m, and I get the email, and I'm super fucking excited, and I'm like, oh my God, I can finally figure this out. And it comes back that I am Turkish, Iranian, Azerbaijani.
Oh.
Oops.
Holy shit.
He literally looked at me and went, oh, so you're a Sandman.
Okay, Kate's got a picture here. I
What?
didn't see it.
Yeah.
That is so not a thing you say to people.
To your wife who just had your fucking baby. Like,
Okay, see that right there, what you're seeing, that's not even how horrible it is. That's it damaged after taking it from a flat iron. Like,
I was
for
going to say that
multiple
looks like
years.
heat damage.
But
looks like heat damage.
like if I let it do what it wants to do, I'd kind of look like my hair would be like Weird Al Yankovic circa 1987.
Yep.
You could do
I
something.
don't know though. There's more than a passing resemblance to Colin Kaepernick there.
Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess I see what you're getting at. It's the let's put it this way. I can just put it down to 2 words: Jewfro.
Oh. Okay, guys.
I got
Okay,
lucky.
lovely. I'm going to go and have some lunch because if I don't eat soon, I'm probably going to pass out here. So,
Okay,
all
guys.
right.
Well, thanks for bringing
I
the
love
party
you.
over here.
Love
Once again,
you.
we'll see you later.
Thanks for the show earlier, Neil
course,
and
thank you.
Jen.
Good
If
luck.
people in the
Good
chat
luck.
didn't catch it out, go watch it later. It was awesome fun.
Yeah, it was good. It was good time.
I will talk to you, Diana, Kate, and Pips later. Everyone
Okay.
later. We will have to have you on sometime.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we're still figuring out what we're doing. So
And
Well, if
Diana,
you're
I want to have you on Raisings at some point as well.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well,
Although Kate's a bit over the number of people that I want for that, but because I don't only want people with less than 2K subs, so because it's about raising voices, and you have a voice.
Yeah, but
A
Kate's
lovely voice.
awesome. And then when you have
But
Kate
I'm
on,
more than happy to have you on my channel. At
I
any
wanna
time,
come
Kate,
on
you know
too.
that.
Well,
Yeah, you should have Kate on. Yeah.
pretty, willing. One might even
Alright,
say
love you
eager.
all.
love you, baby.
Bye.
Catch you later.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. I love you.
yeah.
Okay, so Jenny, whenever you're done eating, if you want to pop back in here now.
But yeah, like I had to remind him that, oh, you're calling me this. Do you know that your son is half me?
Mm.
Well, yeah,
But
there's
we,
an interesting thing about that. The male slimy bastard was an absolute Nazi when it came to racial prejudice, etc. Very
Fucking
two-faced
pisses
about
me
it,
off,
but
that
he was
shit.
very prejudiced against anyone with a greater melanin content in the skin than he had. The interesting thing was, one of my cousins took her nieces and nephew in when her brother's daughter just wasn't taking care of him, that sort of thing. She took the kids in, raised the kids. They call her mom and everything else. They're biracial. and the MSB took to those kids like they were his own grandkids. Now, explain this, really in 25 words or less, how he could maintain simultaneously, because he still hated anyone else who was
He's
darker.
not racist. His grandchildren are black.
Say again?
Yeah, well,
He's not racist. His grandchildren are black.
right.
Yeah.
He has lots of black friends.
Yes.
Mhm,
Well,
mhm.
the thing is, like, it is easy to compartmentalize those things, but it's probably one of those guess who's coming to dinner sort of deals.
Mm.
Yes, and I'm old enough to know.
I love that I'm in a group of people that are old enough to understand that fucking reference. Like,
Yeah.
this is wonderful. Because you have to admit, the YouTube personality scene is largely comprised of younger personalities.
Yeah,
under 30 and under.
That is one of Sloth Girl's all-time favorite movies.
Mm.
Way cooler. So.
I'm not even 100% certain I've seen it. I just know what it's about. I probably wouldn't watch it now just because it probably, for my taste, doesn't have enough spaceships, laser guns, robots, and aliens.
Yeah, by all means. None of that.
I'm a kid on that.
Oh,
Just
hey, wait a
Sidney
minute.
Poitier and was it Audrey Hepburn?
Was it Audrey?
So you remember what I was saying
No.
about that tattoo on my back? Purple, can you share this real quick?
They had also done a remake of it.
I think they did
Yes.
a remake with
There.
Will Smith.
Ah, yes.
That's the tattoo on my back. Like I said,
Oh,
there's
that's
that
nice.
fantasy about, space aliens as my birth parents. Well,
It was Katharine Hepburn.
Hepburn's in there.
Wait a minute,
Catherine Houghton, Sidney
I'm trying to
Poitier.
think of who
Spencer
the
Tracy.
girl was that was dating the character played by Sidney Poitier. I
Catherine
thought
Houghton.
Catherine Hepburn played her.
It was Katherine Houghton that played the
Yeah,
one. that was
Catherine
dating.
Houghton, or Houghton, or whatever her fucking name.
Yeah, and then like in the 1990s, they did a remake with Steve Martin.
Was it Steve
Okay.
Martin?
what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Why have I
Wait,
not
wait,
heard
what-
about this?
What's
I love
the movie
Steve
I'm
Martin.
thinking of with Will Smith? There was a movie with Will Smith that was very similar to this.
I'm not sure.
I have to now. I'm IMDb.
Yeah, but in the remake, Steve Martin played the father. Yeah, played the father of the bride.
Are you
well,
sure that's because there was a movie called Father of the Bride with Steve Martin? And
No,
I
yeah,
don't
that was a different movie.
Okay.